VLPSos here. This is a video lesson for Python programming, deleting from dictionaries. I recommend pausing on occasion to practice. If you are using a dictionary to manage collections of class instances, and you should, you will on occasion want to delete them from the dictionary. Deleting is itself not an issue. And to show this, I have written and assigned a dictionary. It has 4 key value pairs. We could see the contents of this dictionary and its length before we delete. We can see that before delete we have a length of 4 and its contents listed. Deleting is recommended. If you're going to delete from a dictionary, then check to see the key that you're deleting is in the dictionary in the first place. It's a good idea. So this delete line with the keyword del for delete will delete key number 47. But we had a condition to check that it was present before attempting to delete. And then we'll see the contents and length of the dictionary after that happens. And we can verify that our dictionary reduced in size. But we iterate through dictionaries quite often. And while we do, we often find something we want to delete, but there is a problem with deleting while iterating. This example of deleting that has been run and shown before deletes from the dictionary, but the dictionary is not currently in the process of being iterated through. So we can highlight this problem with this sample code. Before I begin a for loop, I put back into the dictionary with key 47 the value sauce. And then I start a for loop to iterate through that dictionary. And if I add this line of code, I will check to see that the key is in the dictionary, and then I will delete. Let's see what happens when I run this code. It causes an error. The error is dictionary changed size during iteration. It can't do that. It changed size because when I started iterating, it had a size of 4. And in the process of iteration, I changed its size to 3, or I attempted to, by deleting something from it. We can't do that, which is why I put this empty line pass, and I need to comment that out because that causes the problem. And we make a note. It changes the size of the dictionary and confuses the iterative process. So we can't. We can't delete while we iterate. This is how we get around that. Make an empty list before iterating. While iterating, if an instance should be deleted, put its key in the list. After iterating, if there are any keys in the list, iterate through the list and delete those keys from the dictionary. Easier to see if we provide an example. So I'm going to start an empty list and then write code to do this process that I've commented. I'm going to first make an empty print line so that it separates out the input when we see it. And we're going to begin by making an empty list that I like to call col list. And then I'm going to write code to iterate through the dictionary and append to the col list something I want to delete. So I'll accomplish that by iterating through the dictionary that we previously defined. And for example, if it comes across key 47, if key 47 exists and I wanted to delete it, I'm not going to delete it right here. because I'm in the process of iterating through that dictionary. So I'm going to make use of my colist and append the key, which is the iterating variable that we just discovered is equal to 47. And we'll also print to signify that we got to this place in the example, bad egg. If while iterating I come across any other keys other than 47, then I will print good egg. Now, if we run our code and we haven't completed this process, then I can see that I have 3 good eggs and 1 bad egg. So I must have run across a key value of 47 in the dictionary. But the dictionary didn't get deleted from the dictionary. In idle, if I take a look at my dictionary, I can see that key 47 is still there. But the key got put in the col list. It was empty. Now the col list has something in it. So if I've finished the process of iteration and I have something in the col list, then I delete that from the dictionary. So this is the second part of the process. And we might want to check if the length of the col list is greater than 0, if there's something in there that should be deleted from the dictionary, then I iterate through the col list. And take that key that is in the col list and delete it from the dictionary with the delete dictionary name and key inside of square brackets. Now we can check to see if this worked. There's 2 ways that we'll check. One is we shouldn't get an error when we run this, and 2, we can verify if we look in the dictionary that the key of 47 does not exist. And the key of 47 was associated with the value of sauce, the bad egg. Here we have the values in the dictionary. There are only 3 because the deleting was successful. Now you have seen that you cannot delete from a dictionary while iterating through the dictionary because deleting changes the size of what you're working with. Practice the way to get around this by making your own dictionary with instances whose values are booleans. Iterate through it, printing the keys of the true values and deleting the false values. In other words, for example, of a dictionary to work with, imagine that you're starting with a dictionary that has keys and values, and we can see in this dictionary that all of the values are booleans. What you want to do is you want to print this dictionary, but only those keys and values that have values to be true, and deleting the entries in this dictionary that have values of false. Have fun.